What's going on, everybody? My name is Dre from SAE Institute. Now, a lot of you are asking, what is SAE? SAE is the School of Audio Engineering, and we specialize in creative media. So I'm going to tell you why we're here. Let's keep going. Now, I got a question. One question for you guys. How many of you are excited about this moment right here? Graduation, it's an exciting time. It's probably one of the most exciting times. But it's not just the end, it is also the beginning of a new page in life. All right, so think about the time when you fell in love with passion. And you say, well, what is passion? Let's change that up. Think about the time you fell in love with music. Think about the time when you fell in love with a song or with a beat or a melody or a harmony. Think about that time when you got so excited. What is your passion? What are you interested in? What do you love? What is it that when you wake up, you think about it? Rhyme or reason? Anybody have an idea what creative media is? One hand, two hand. Yes, sir.
Basically, creative media is creative ideas used to entertain others.
Absolutely, absolutely. Someone else? Yes, sir.
I think creative media is when you have a good idea and present it to the public through media.
What about the games you play, the car you drive, your favorite song? Breaking Bad, a little animation. Pharrell, right? Great producer, great artist. So I definitely want to talk a little bit about SAE with you guys. SAE stands for the School of Audio Engineering. We specialize not only in audio engineering, but in creative media. We have 60 campuses throughout the world, represented in 35 countries, and we have 7 schools in the U.S. Campuses in LA, San Fran, Chicago, New York City, Nashville, Atlanta, Georgia, and of course, Miami, Florida, right? Now, who do we look for? What type of individuals do we look for? We look for students like you. Students who are what we call unsung heroes. Now, they're not unsung because they're less important. It's just that we choose as unsung heroes to take a different route to being successful versus being in front of the camera or being on the stage or being the artist. We take another road to do management, audio engineering, and music production. We work on the back end or the B side of music, right? You know that tape, you got the A side, flip it over to B side, we're the B side. It's a different type of studio design, but it's in the same field. Now, somebody had to put this gear in. Building a studio is another type of field of creative media. Somebody had to do the interior design. That's creative media, and someone took the pictures. That is also creative media. So here you have a few different options, again, of where you can put your creative ideas into a career or into something where you can also work and have a great job. About air traffic control. So air traffic control, look at this right here. This is one of the first iPads. How interesting is that? Draw right on the screen, do what you need to do right there. Got a little keyboard. And then also making sure that he can communicate and connect properly. Vitally important to being successful, but also a great field for someone who's interested in maybe military and creative media. You can put your passions together. We guarantee that we'll give you the best education possible. And we guarantee that you'll have the best hands-on training. And we pretty much can guarantee that you'll be 2 steps ahead of most other students coming out of any other creative media school in regards to what we do, and we are great at it, right? But here's the difference. Here's where it changes. The only way that you can have the best education and the best training and be 2 steps ahead is for you to take responsibility of your education.
Ross.
Marquita Criswell.
Daniela Rivera.
Dallin Beck.
I'm currently a student.
I'm an SAE alumni. I'm currently assistant engineer for Mixer Field Tank.
The co-chair at SAE Nashville for the ATP program.
Once you take the tour and you see it, that's all you want to do is just get in there and just start learning what all the knobs do and the faders do. And going to classes was great, but really getting into the labs and just getting your hands on to all the equipment and really learning and putting your theory into place.
One thing I like to say about SAE, and this is one of my favorite statements, we're everywhere because we are. Why would I go to SAE? Why would you go to SAE? Well, let me give you a few options why. One, we have a constant and consistent creative environment. You're constantly around other individuals such as yourself who are sharp thinkers, looking for the next creative thought, the next creative invention, the next song, the next great idea, the next great graphic. You always are around other individuals who are creatively flowing just like you. Guess what that means? In a creative environment, creative things happen. Now, another beautiful thing at our school is there's hands-on training, a creative class structure, and there's no cap on studio time. So at many of the creative media schools, they put you into little groups and they tell you when you can and cannot use the studio. At our school, if there's a studio available, and we do have in some of our schools up to 13 different studios that you can work in, if there's studio time that can be booked, you can book it. And another thing that's vitally important is this. We help you with the technical aspect of this creative media. The creativity comes from you. How beautiful is that? But what if you want to go to Australia? What if you want to go to India? What if you want to go to Budapest? It's the same thing. SAE, we're like everywhere, literally. At SAE, you get one book. It's a MacBook, MacBook Pro. With that MacBook, you're going to get your software, Reason, Pro Tools, Logic, Ableton, and you're going to learn how to master these programs and learn how to use these programs right away so that you can start working in your passion. And we also have a career services and job placement. Career services and job placement support is for life. Our career services department is vitally important. We got 4 main functions. Number 1 is development. It's very important that we help you create your portfolio and creative media resume and help you understand what creative media professionalism is. Also efficiency, learning how to effectively network in the creative media industry, right? Learning how to work with individuals in the creative media industry, that's important. Why? How much do I say? How much don't I say? What do I show? What don't I show? Understanding how to communicate, how to connect with other individuals in the same field you're in. There's also etiquette, assisting you in preparation for that big interview, making sure that you know how to present yourself. What do I say? What do I wear? How do I act? Do I slouch back in my chair? Do I sit up? Do I wear a tie? Do I wear my pants low? Like, what are the different options that I have? We'll help you understand that. And of course, responsibility. We'll give you all the tools necessary to be successful. We will give you every tool that we have in our toolkit to make you successful. But at the end of the day, who is it up to, guys? Me. Who? Me. You. That's right. It's up to you to make that either a success or a failure. If you couldn't fail and you woke up with a great invention, would you do it? The truth of the matter is this. There's only one person, only one, that can stop you from being and doing whatever it is that you desire to do. You know who that is? You. Yourself.